The housing price is increasing.
The prices are rising a bit.
To me, it's quite costly.
I think HDB flats are affordable, but they are generally expensive.
HDB flats dominate Singapore's landscape, with more than 8 in 10 Singaporeans living in public housing across the island. And as a new generation of Singaporeans consider getting their first HDB flats, some questions come to mind. How is it priced? Is it within my budget? How much is the monthly loan?
For us, we started small. We want to buy a flat that is within our means. Now, current flat, we have upgraded from 4 rooms to 5 rooms, which is our ideal flat now. So far, we can afford to purchase the current flat because most of the installments are paid through CPF. We don't have to come out any cash.
My basic is just like 600. Yeah, plus allowance, everything is around 1.4. Even though the loan is so little, the HDB give it an additional housing grant, which is 40,000. That helps my application. Monthly installment for the housing is $236, which is affordable for us.
We spent a year in the US, and all our neighbors in the whole neighborhood are all renting properties. And the rental for a 2-bedroom apartment, we were paying about US $1,300. My neighbors have all been renting for generations. The thought of being able to own a property is unthinkable, partially because, of course, prices are not cheap. And secondly, there's no government, there's no subsidies and government schemes to help people finance a house if they really want to buy one.
Over the past 2 years, along with strong economic growth, public housing prices have increased, but they still remain within reach of most Singaporeans. New HDB flats are priced fairly, below the market value of comparable flats. In addition, the government helps first-time buyers through generous subsidies, with the additional housing grant and the special housing grant. Most flat buyers use less than a quarter of their monthly income to pay for their mortgage. But then, there are more questions.
We tried many times, but still unsuccessful.
This is like my 4th time applying.
2 years, 3 years.
A long time waiting, 4 or 5 years.
The waiting time should be shortened, like within probably half a year.
We need to wait 3 years just to get the BTO flat. It is too long lah, but it's worth it because the flat is cheaper.
Waiting time for the flat in 2013-2014 is quite long for me. But it's actually worth it because we are starting to have a family in the future.
And it's exciting.
To address these concerns, HDB has shortened both the processing and construction time for new flats. This year, HDB plans to build some 22,000 flats. Most applicants can select a flat within 2 or 3 attempts. For some, resale flats, DBSS flats, or executive condos may be an option as well. But whatever the option you choose, early planning helps.
I hope that Singaporeans do not forget the fundamental principles that have brought us to where we are today, which is a home-owning society. In fact, the highest home-owning percentage in the world. No other country has the same extent of home ownership that we have. And what are these 3 principles? The first is home ownership as opposed to rental. The second principle is homes as an asset and not just a roof over people's heads. And the third principle is homes for the masses and not just for a minority. The question that people are asking and people are worried about really is whether this can continue. Whether they will be able to continue to afford good quality homes. And here I would like to make this categorical assurance and commitment that we will continue to provide good quality, affordable homes for as many people as possible through good times and bad. And not only provide the homes, but sustain the value of those homes over time as our economy grows, as Singapore grows. That is the commitment that this government makes.
My Singapore.